Spark TV. Metal in action.
Like I was asking Mark and Simone, do you think that this is your best album ever?
I'll answer with the cliche, yes. I'm really, really proud of the result. And I think you're always kind of in a period as a band, and I think we could conclude this time frame with a great album. And to me, it's the best album out there of EPICA. And you always have to wait and see what other people think of it, but the first reaction of you is really good. So it's kind of I'm relieved, It's always exciting.
Why you think that it is the best one?
Well, I think first of all, the Quantum Enigma was kind of a new era for the band in a way that we changed certain things which we always took for granted. For instance, the producer, the studio, the way of working. We're a band based in different countries, so it's mostly in the past we just worked on songs in our individual home studios and then we send it over via email. With the last album, the Quantum Enigma, we changed that. We changed studio, producer, the way of working. We actually, what is probably what most bands do, is sitting together in a rehearsal room. We did that for basically the first time I'm in a band. So that was different, and I think that resulted in a I still think the Quantum Enigma is a really good, solid album, and to go from that album to this one, I think it's just the bigger brother of the Quantum Enigma.
On the other hand, I think it is due to because you came with really cool riffs, not cool riffs, very killer riffs, killer riffs, and now EPICA sounds really punchy, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. It's of course a combination between the production and the songs. Also, since the last album, it sounds, in the past we sometimes heard, wow, if I listen to EPICA live, it seems like more in your face than it is on the album, which is of course a compliment as a live band, but then, with the last album, I think we balanced that, and this time around even more. And if I speak for the songs I wrote or the riffs I came up with, this time I really wanted to. It sounds strange, but I always had in the back of my mind, I want to be like during summertime in my car, windows down, and proud to be a metalhead, and I want to crank it up and think, if there's somewhere some metal guy walking there that he thinks, wow, that's a cool riff. And that's how I kind of approached it this time, and it sounds probably very cheesy, but that's the way I wanted it to sound. And that's how I did it.
And you done it, of course, you done it, because like I told to Mark that some parts for me sounds like Amon Amarth, so it's about riffs and
groovy stuff. I really love like modern thrash metal, those kind of bands, like little technical, but also of course we have a lot of stuff going on. There's all this orchestration. I think if you compare EPICA from the past with EPICA from 2016, that in the beginning you had a symphonic band, or you had orchestration which was backed up by a metal band, and I think this time you have a metal band backed up by orchestration. Yes. That's how I kind of see this switch. So it's still the same band, same elements, but it's just kind of a different approach to the same genre. I love it.
Yeah, of course you have to listen it. Of course you have to. Yeah. It's amazing, punchy, dynamic, everything.
Titulní rozhovor s Epicou najdeš teď v říjnovém Sparku. Na 6 stranách tě čeká rozhovor se Simonem, Markem a Isaacem. Nechybí recenze všech alb Epiky, zajímavosti ze života kapely a poustr. Říjnový Spark patří Epice. Najdeš ho teď ve všech dobrých stáncích. CDčka, DVDčka a LPčka, trika, mikiny a nejnovější album Epicy The Holographic Principle nakoupíš na www.sparker.cz. Spark TV. Metal in action.